Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Age is just a number and my name is Barbara Jean. This is a channel for women over 40, over 50, over 60, over 70 and beyond who have a love of fashion and beauty. And today it is about fashion. We're going to be talking about designer inspired handbags. It is a huge market out there, and so you can get designer looks for a fraction of the cost. So if you are new here, welcome. My name, like I said, is Barbara Jean, and this is a channel about fashion and beauty. I am a personal stylist and I specialize in style for the mature woman, and I love everything that has to do with fashion and beauty and skincare. So, but first, let me tell you something. I need to thank MAXX, M-E-B-A-K, for sponsoring this video and for sending me this very, very important item. This is a blood pressure monitor, and what is so nice about it is that it comes with a carrying case, so you can take it on vacation with you. You can take it and put it in your desk with you. Inside the box comes the blood pressure monitor, the blood pressure machine that takes batteries in the back, but it also has a USB cord. So if you want to have it on your desk, have it into your computer or your laptop, or just an electrical plug on the wall, you know, this is a great addition. For those of you who know me and have been watching me for a while, it was almost a year ago that I had a incident where I ended up in the emergency room. My blood pressure had been controlled for many years, and I had gotten off the medicine with the doctor's approval, but it came back, and it came back with a vengeance and started a whole string of test, and test. So I now regularly check my blood pressure. So if you have an issue with your blood pressure, or if you're just concerned that you could and you want to have or have one for someone in your family, you know, this is a great idea to have at home. You don't have to do the pump and to listen to it and everything. Everything is electronic, and it is just a lifesaver. I knew that night that I didn't feel well, and I checked it, and it was so high that my family had to take me to the emergency room. So if I hadn't have tested myself to know what was going on, I knew I didn't feel right, but I couldn't figure out quite what it was. I knew I had a headache, but having a blood pressure monitor at home is a must, I think, for every home. And I think it would be a great idea to have on your desk. And like I said, you can pack this up in a little bag and put it in your suitcase if you are traveling, just to have with you. It doesn't take up any room at all, and it could be a lifesaver. So I want to thank MAXX, M-E-B-A-K, I hope I'm saying that right, for sponsoring this video and for sending me this wonderful, needed tool to have at home at my disposal. That's it, yes. So, all right, so now we're going to talk about designer inspired handbags. There are so many on the market out there, and there are so many counterfeits out there as well too. I personally will not buy a counterfeit item, not knowingly buy a counterfeit item. And what I mean by that is to where they have actually tried to duplicate the name on it, the hardware on it to where they put, they're copying it, but they're doing it illegally. And a lot of people call it, oh, well, they're just dupes. You know, no, they're counterfeit. So, but the ones that I'm going to show you are designer inspired, meaning that they took the style of it and that they have done their own version of it. And it's amazing how many of other designers have done the same. As there are some that have no names, and there are some that have, like Kate Spade has, Karl Lagerfeld has, who's it? Kurt Geiger has, INC from Macy's has. I've even seen Chanel inspired bags at Kohl's. Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere. So you can have the look for a very fraction of the price and still look great. I absolutely love handbags. I have since I was a child, so I can't wait to share my designer inspired handbags with you. So stay tuned. All right, let's get started here. We're gonna start off with Bottega Veneta. Who hasn't duped Bottega Veneta? So these are, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here that I have that I really enjoy. And they have the look, but not the price tag. So what are we gonna start off with? We are gonna start off with the first one that I bought this past fall, which is the pouch. Some call it a cloud bag, but it's listed on the website ever. And I'm going to put the original, the actual designer bag here, and it is, let's see, $5,000. Now, no, I'm sorry, $4,100. 41, that was another. I got ahead of myself. $4,100 for the designer handbag that's like this. I got this off of Amazon, and this is back in the fall, and you can carry it as a clutch, or the heavy chain is in here, and you can carry it on your shoulder. So this one, at the time, I paid $42 for this one. And so just recently, I went back to own, and I purchased it in this beautiful color for summer that I thought, this orange, I thought it was wonderful. Now, it's the same purse. Now, I can tell you the gold one, when I got it, it did smell, but I set it out and let it sit in a room, open up for probably about a week, and I didn't touch it or anything. I just set it in there, and then the smell went away. This one never had a smell when I got it. So that's, I don't know if was the packaging that they used or what. But again, the, let's see, Bottega Veneta pouch, some call it the Cloud, sells for, Bottega's version sells for $4,100. And I paid $29 for this one, and I paid $42 for the gold one. Now that gold one the price may be up or down. You know, Amazon's prices kind of fluctuate sometimes. So that is the two Cloud pouch bags that I have. This one is actually, I thrifted this a couple of years ago, and this one is actually a leather woven bag. It's a zip pouch, and it is from Neiman Marcus. It's got the Neiman Marcus logo on it. They made it for their store. But if you look at on Bottega's website, they have very, very similar to this. The zip pouch is what it's called, and $1,600. And I thrifted this for about $8 several years ago. So it was between 8 and 10. So yeah, so this is a designer-inspired little pouch. You know, this would be great if you're carrying a big tote for work or something and you needed just something for small. It actually has another zippered compartment inside it. All right, the next one I got this past fall was the cassette bag. Bottega Veneta has just had a moment again with all of these dupes. And this one is actually by UNICAI. And it is an Italian-made handbag. I found this at TJ Maxx, and it is this beautiful deep rust color, and it's got the faux suede lining in it. It has the strap, the leather strap, but it also, or actually I bought on Amazon the chain for it. So if I wanted to carry it as a chain, I could, or I could carry it with the strap on it. Now, some of the ones that they have out here that dupe this, they are not finished inside. The ones on Amazon, that's some of the things that I have read. So I have not personally seen the ones on Amazon. And they actually have some now that are as low as $10, depending on the color that you get. Faux leather, of course. Now, the original chain cassette bag sells on Bottega Veneta's website right here for $5,000, or you can get it with just the strap with the little V on it, and those sell for $3,900. But I paid, I'm thinking I paid about $89 for this because it is leather, Italian leather. And so, but it's going to give me that look, but not the price tag, and perfect for fall. All right, I've got the Jody. This is the Jody, and it is a bright green. Now this is faux leather. I did find it on Amazon, and I paid $23 for this. The original one right here sells for $2,500. So it doesn't have any logo that says that it is Bottega. But isn't this cute? So it's just a cute little handbag. All right, so that is all of the Bottega Veneta. Hold tight, and we'll start with the next one. We're going to talk about Versace. All right, Versace has some of their bags that they have a V in a quilted pattern. And they will have the very ornate V on the bag. And so the original, let's see, here is $23.25. That's not bad for a designer handbag compared to some of them. So yeah. So that is the original, but I have two that I have found on Amazon. And this one is my most recent one that I got. And this is this beautiful pewter color, and which is a cool tone, but what I really liked about it too was that the chain is gold. And it's the ball and chain, which is adjustable. Here on this, you can, you move it, you push the button in and you can make it shorter or whatever. But with it letting it out, it can easily, it depends on your height and your body, but I can actually put it as a crossbody if I want to, or I can shorten it to make it for just one to carry or put on my shoulder. So I love the size of it. It's just a perfect size to go out in. This would make a great little evening bag or just dinner out, date night bag. So this one was $20 on Amazon. I have this one in this beautiful sage green with this it's a big chunky chain, and they're heavyweight. And now it doesn't have a shoulder strap. It is just one. If you're going to do shoulder, it's just going to be just right here. But it has no logo like the other one, so it's not counterfeit. And it's got enough room for what you need, but you know, it's the sage green that you see a lot in the different colors. This would go good as well in, you know, fall and winter too. It's not just strictly a springtime color, but the sage green is lovely. And let's see, I think I paid $34 for this one. So step back here. So very cute. All right, we have the next one is YSL Saint Laurent. I'll put the original designer bag here, and it sells for $28.50, and it's called the Lulu. And here's the one that I have. It doesn't have the YSL on it, has no markings, but it is the inspired look, and it's a beautiful nude color. So you've got the straps that move. It could be, oops, it could be a crossbody. Yes, it's kind of big for that, but it depends on your size as well too. But it is not leather, neither were the other two. These were all faux leather, but they're very, very nice done. And this one, I got on Amazon for $20. I mean, I am in love with this bag. What won't it go with, you know? And it's got plenty of room. I still got the stuffing in here, but you can put so much in here. So this is, it doesn't have feet, but then, you know, I don't put my purses on the floor either. So yeah, so you can put it, carry it as a crossbody. You could still carry it as a shoulder bag, but the color is just a perfect nude handbag. And for the designer look for $20, you know, I'm sorry, yeah. All right, we have, I'm gonna put it up here first. This is the Hermis Birkin, and this one is on this website. It's actually marked down to over $28,000. The original was over $31,000. But my little version of it is the bag that was given to me by Teddy Blake. And this is the Ava, the 11-inch, and it has the little not removable, but the little movable little straps on here. It does have the key like the Birkins do. We've got the lock and the little hidden key inside here. So now this is Italian made by Teddy Blake, and this is extremely, extremely nice quality. And these go for $499, which if you think about, you know, the money that you saved, you get the look for a lot less. Yes. So on to the next ones. So now we're into Chanel. Chanel's their bags have been copied probably more than anybody else, but it's the style. And these styles go back so far to the 80s. And they've just been so popular. Their popularity has never decreased. Their values have just gone up and up and up. Do I own a Chanel bag? Of course not. I cannot afford that. And most of us can't, you know, but there are some people that can, and I think that's wonderful. Now, the thing that I do want to point out, again, these are not counterfeit. They do not have the CC logo on them, okay? None of these. It's just the style. But not every, so many companies are duping them, okay? And because it's a style that everybody wants. So I'm gonna start off with probably, let's see, we're gonna put up here the Chanel boy bag. Okay, this one was so popular. And Chanel boy bag goes for $6,140. All right, so, but who's one of the biggest ones that I think I noticed first that were duping them was probably Rebecca Minkoff in the Love bag. And I actually have some of those. These sell for about $300. I actually have a red one. I have a black one. And I'm going to show real quick. They come in different patterns on the front of them. You see how they come with the diagonal quilted and then the horizontal diamond pattern as well too. Now I also have, because those are the same size, but I have a miniature and I just keep the chains tucked inside there. This is the burgundy one of the mini one, and these I think were around $250, but this is a beautiful, it does have black hardware on it, which is, this would be a great fall bag. And here it is in here with the black chain and the leather strap. Now, one that is not exactly like it, but it's still down the same path of that, is this little light pink one. It's the same style bag. It has diamond quilting, but very, very small. I don't know if you can see that in there. And this is by Tory Burch. Yeah, so if you look at some of these other designers, they have, I'm not saying copied, but they have been inspired by Chanel to make their own at a more affordable price. So this is the very small, this is a crossbody, and it will hold a phone and lipstick and your keys, and that's probably about it. And I actually think I have this in navy blue as well. All right, we're gonna move on to the next style. For Chanel, one of the big ones are the flap bags. They have a single flap, they have double flap, and let's see, I think one of them is even called the 2.55, which when it came out, it was February 5th of, I forgot what year, but it was like the number, the 2.55 is in reference to the date that it came out. Now, all the Chanels you'll see, of course, have the logos on them. So we're gonna look first at the, let's see, the flap bag, double flap. And that one is right here. Now this is beige. It does have the leather, this is all leather. And this is the double flap, what it has right here. And it has the red leather flap interior as well. And with the chain, which I've got nicely, neatly tucked into here. Now this is a smaller bag. I'll pull the chain out here. Yeah. So you can see the corresponding leather as the diamond pattern on here too. So this is easy. I can do a crossbody with this, not too long, but, or you can shorten it and have it as a, carry it on your wrist or just on your shoulder, one shoulder, like so. Here, I'll show you. Just like this. And it also has in the back, on the back of it, the pocket. Now, what is so cool about this one and the next one that I'm going to show you is I purchased this from Etsy, a shop on Etsy, and it is called Versa, V-I-R-S-A bags. It is a company a family-owned company out of Greece, and they don't put any logos, they don't do any counterfeits. They're all just designer inspired according to the styles that are so popular like this. Now this is all lamb leather, and the lady that runs the shop, Elena, E-L-E-N-I, she is absolutely wonderful, and she'll do, you have your choice, like on this particular bag, you can get it with a single flap, or you can get it with the double flap. So that is an option. So if the single flap, it's 109. If you get the double flap, it's 147. But this just looks so elegant and classic and timeless. So the other one that I got from the same shop is the Cocoa top handle bag. Now this one is, I call it, this is my badass business bag. You walk into this and you mean business. Now this is all lambskin leather again. I've got the top handle on it, but inside I have the crossbody, which snaps right on here. But if you have a business meeting, you walk into this and they know you're serious, you know. This is just the epitome of the Boss Babe bag. And this one, let me open it up for you. It's all black, and these all come in all different colors. And it is a beautiful bag inside and out. And the quality, they're all made to order. And this one, let's see, sells for, let's see, the Chanel bag is 40, I'm gonna put the Chanel one up here, is $4,935. That's one that's a used one. I wasn't able to find a new one to see what the price is, so who knows really. But this one is, let's see, $147. So for pure leather in such a great quality, you can't beat that. So the other one, I don't think I put the on this one, the original of the Chanel is $10,495. And this one was $147 due to the customization inside. So those are those, and I highly recommend. It takes a few weeks to get them in because they do come from Greece. So another one that I have, and this one I purchased at TJ Maxx online, and y'all have seen it before and everything, but it is the single flap. It is all leather, and the brand that makes this is Sophia, but it doesn't have it doesn't have Chanel logo or anything. None of them do, but it does have the red and the gold chain here. It's just a beautiful classic bag, and I think it didn't last very long on their website, but on the TJ Maxx website they went fairly quick, but I think this was $89 if I'm not mistaken. But it is just a classic, a beautiful classic red all year round purse. You know, carry this and you can't help but be noticed with this. All right, so I have this one here. This one is the, because the pattern on it, Chanel makes some with a Camilla. Camilla is the flower that is on a lot of their products and emblems. So they have a line to where they actually quilted into it the flower. Now this one is all leather as well, and I've still got it is a double flap on here. Leather inside and out. Now, this one I thought was really cool. It doesn't have and not all of the Chanels have the leather running through the chains. Some are like this as well too. This does have the little back pocket of it, but I thought this was just, you know, I see this with pink and gray during the winter. This is just going to be gorgeous. But this one I got off of a Etsy site called Pocketbook Memories. Now, what I didn't realize when I read down below that is actually from, that seller goes through Aliexpress. So if you know about Aliexpress, it's, it takes a while to get here. So it did take a while, but the handbag is just absolutely lovely, and I love the color with the, it's not a shiny, it's the dark, it's not black, close to it, blackish silver on the hardware of it. And this one was, let's see, Pocketbook, $76 for leather, okay? And the original one right here, $10,000. All right, I have one more. This was just a little whim. This is one from Aliexpress, and I just absolutely love the color. This is not leather, but it was only $22, and it was free shipping from Aliexpress. It did take about 3 weeks to get here, but I absolutely loved the color of this and the texture of it. So, of course, it is not leather. But this is just one of those, it will just, you know, be a pop on an outfit, you know. It would be great at the holidays, Christmas time, if you wanted to add a little bit of green in with a red dress or red pantsuit or even just jeans. It is absolutely lovely. So, all right, so that wraps all these handbags up. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you would like for me to do one designer inspired shoes and jewelry. So if you do, leave that in the comments and I will put that together for you. But I want to take a moment to say thank you one more time to MEBAK, M-E-B-A-K, for sponsoring this video and for sending me the wonderful blood pressure machine. And you know, I think this is something every home should have. You never know. And like I said in the beginning, you know, when that last year it's been almost a year ago that I had my little incident where my blood pressure went out of control and I ended up at the emergency room and had to go back on medicine since then. So, but this is just, this, you know, is great. Like I said before, for travel, it's got the bag, it's got the arm pressure cuff, and it's got the USB. So you can also put batteries in here, or you can just plug it into your laptop and keep it right there with you on your desk. So if you are a person that has this issue and you work in an office, this might be kind of good, you know, to have one at home and then have one in your desk at work too, just to where you need to check something. If you feel something is off and you need to check it, it'd be a great idea. So once again, thank you MEBAK for sponsoring this video and sending me the blood pressure monitor. So I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna tell you ladies what I tell you every single day. Every day, get up and show up because you're worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day.